What is going on, everyone? Let's talk about Blackberry stock. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'm on a mission to get to 2,000 subscribers, and I do want to say I've been really happy with all the support you guys have been showing me recently. I do appreciate it. So let's get right into Blackberry stock. I already made a video on this a few days ago, but I want to talk about it again because there's something very interesting that is potentially bound to happen on Monday. So I'm going to be getting over a few things today. So just to start off, on Friday, so today I'm recording this video on the 29th of January, the stock actually was down 5.7%. It closed at $17. With that being said, earlier it did open at $22. And now if you're looking at just the stock in general, it peaked out at $35 on Wednesday, and a lot of people, including myself, were speculating that this is going to be another stock that just takes off to the moon. And now I do still think that that is possible, but I do need to say there is a reason why yesterday the stock completely tanked. There is also a reason why the stock did not completely blow up today, and that reason is due to strict market manipulation. If you guys aren't already aware, multiple brokerages such as Robinhood, Webull, even banks have been limiting trading on these stocks. Yesterday, they actually did not allow anyone to buy stocks and only allowed people to sell their stocks. Obviously, what do you think is going to happen if you're only allowed to sell? People are going to get scared, people are going to panic sell, and obviously the stock price is just going to go down. So that's quite evidently what happened. Today, on Friday, certain brokerages, including Robinhood and Webull, they did actually allow trading, but again, they did something so random and so bizarre. I don't even know how this is legal, but they only allowed you to buy a specific amount of shares. I know even Canadians like myself, there were certain messages on our phones on like Wealthsimple and on TD that said, hey, these specific shares are risky, be careful when trading them. Again, this is not how the free market is supposed to work. If I want to buy a stock, I should be able to buy a stock. It doesn't matter if it's volatile, it doesn't matter if it's risky. If I want to buy 100 shares, I should be able to. But again, this is not happening, and this is clear indication of market manipulation. As of now, there are multiple lawsuits filed against Robinhood and all these other brokerages. I'm assuming over the weekend things are going to get crazy. Obviously, if you want to stay up to date, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel with the notifications on, because as soon as news comes out, I'm going to be sure to cover it. But again, with that being said, Blackberry stock, what's going to happen to it? Well, as I did mention, slowly it's looking like the restrictions are kind of getting, given back or taken away. So pretty much, since there were only allowed, people were only allowed to buy a specific amount of shares, there's two things that can happen, okay? One, over the weekend, people might be looking at their portfolios and they might be thinking, okay, well, I've already made a decent amount of money. Why don't I just sell off right now? Which, again, is totally possible. We got to remember, literally earlier this month, Blackberry was trading at around $9, $8. So with that being said, people have already doubled their money if they were holding since the start of the month. People might be looking at it and say, oh, well, I've already made my money. Why don't I just sell come on Monday when the market opens? Also, people might be thinking, well, okay, I'm already here. Restrictions are probably going to be taken off on Monday after all the lawsuits and all the drama goes on. People are probably going to be able to buy more of the stock. So people are probably going to be thinking, well, okay, since I can buy more, the stock price is going to go over to the moon. Now, I feel like another thing to note is the whole subreddit with Wall Street Bets and just Robinhood traders in general, and just traders in general, and just people who want to buy stocks, the whole community, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are going to want to get revenge against Robinhood, and we're going to want to literally get rid of all the short sellers. With that being said, since Blackberry is just one of those stocks that got absolutely hyped up and people were restricting it, I feel like another possibility over the weekend, people might be thinking, well, okay, this is a stock that I want to invest into. This is something that I actually want to, blow up to the moon. With that being said, is it possible that Blackberry hits like 50 bucks? Honestly, I don't know. We've seen stocks such as yesterday there was a stock that went up 1,000% in a day. We could potentially see Blackberry go up to even $100. I don't know. In my opinion, what you should do right now is, if you already have a position, I hope you've been kind of dollar cost averaging down. If you haven't, that's fine. What I would recommend doing is, depending on what your portfolio is and what your risk management is, honestly just hold. Because what I genuinely think is going to happen is with all these stocks, Blackberry, GameStop, AMC, Nokia, what else is there? Naked stock. Again, I'm making videos on all these stocks, so go check them out. But with all these stocks, I'm assuming that what's going to happen is people are just going to be waiting to buy, and once they can buy, the floodgates are going to go crazy. Another thing to note is we didn't see a crazy dip in Blackberry today. And that's very interesting to note because even with GameStop and AMC, there wasn't crazy dips, although yesterday there were crazy sell-off periods. Another thing to note is today is Friday and option contracts do expire. Now, I haven't looked too much into the option contracts for BlackBerry, but one thing to again note is that is something that people would probably want to look into. Other than that, remember, BlackBerry is pretty much a company, like I said, they used to make phones back in the day. Even long term, this does seem like a decent hold because they do have a partnership with Zoom. I know they're also having a partnership with Amazon, and you know it really does kind of make you wonder. Okay, well, what's going to happen? You know, is this company going to be around long term? In my opinion, again, like I said, it could, but it's just like there's way too many other options out there for a long term investment. If I'm going to buy BlackBerry, this is going to be something to buy and hold just for like a week or two, and this is kind of just like for the memes type thing. Me personally, I don't own BlackBerry. I don't plan on buying BlackBerry just because, you know, I have bought other things, other meme stocks, other meme stonks. And again, if you do want to know exactly what I bought, down below there's a link to my free Discord channel. Make sure you join that. Other than that, that is pretty much it for the BlackBerry video. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about BlackBerry? Are you guys buying? What's your price prediction? I'm curious, so let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you do leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Remember, I'm on a mission to get to 2K subs. Help me get there, guys, please. And other than that, remember, stay seeking success.